नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है गाइस आपका केएफसीएस और स्पोर्ट्स बिट पर। गाइस का आज बहुत ज़बरदस्त गेम और पाकिस्तान के लिए आज का दिन बहुत ही अच्छा रहा है और ये मैच जीतना बहुत ज़रूरी था पाकिस्तान की टीम के लिए। उन्होंने 31 ओवर में इस मैच को ख़त्म किया। एक बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त जीत पाकिस्तान के लिए 7 विकेट से अपने मैच को जीता है। ना सिर्फ मैच को जीता है बल्कि अपनी उम्मीदों को ज़िंदा रखा है। नेट रन रेट थोड़ी-सी बेहतर हुई है और बेहतर हो सकती थी अगर 2 ओवर और पहले अगर आप मैच को ख़त्म करते तो पॉजिटिव नेट रन रेट के साथ आप इस गेम में होते। 3-4 बॉल पहले करते तो भी पॉजिटिव होते, बट एनीवेज आज पाकिस्तान की टीम के लिए बहुत अच्छी चीज़ें हुई है। अगर हम बात करें पाकिस्तान की टीम के, अगर हम प्रॉपर एनालिसिस करें इस टीम की, तो पिछले 2 मैचेस से वो थोड़े बेहतर परफॉर्म करते हुए नज़र आ रहे हैं। अगर मैं बात करूँ इस वर्ल्ड कप की, तो पाकिस्तान की टीम को अपसेट का शिकार होना पड़ा। अफ़गानिस्तान की टीम से हार का सामना करना पड़ा था, जहाँ से जो उनका कैंपेन था थोड़ा डिरेल होता चला गया था। लेकिन अफ्रीका के अगेंस्ट एक बेहतरीन पारी खेली, जहाँ पे इनके बॉलर्स ने एक बहुत ही बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस किया। और पाकिस्तान के जो 2 मैचेस हैं, पीछे के 2 मैचेस की अगर मैं बात करूँ, तो वो परफॉर्मेंस आई क्यों है? क्योंकि उन्होंने जो जेन्युइन चेंजेस किए, जिस चेंजेस की आवश्यकता थी, अगर मैं बात करूँ मोहम्मद वसीम जूनियर की, मैं बात करूँ फ़खर ज़मन की, तो कुछ चेंजेस हुई है पाकिस्तान की टीम में, जिसने सडनली जो है पाकिस्तान की टीम को उस दहलीज पे खड़ा कर दिया है कि सेमीफाइनल के रेस में अभी भी वो बने हुए हैं, जिसमें चांसेस हैं कि वो सेमीफाइनल में जा सकते हैं। और वर्ल्ड कप का इतिहास भी यही बताता है कि उनकी जो पाकिस्तान की किस्मत इतनी प्रबल है कि वो क्वालिफाई कर जाते हैं कई बार। तो उम्मीदें हैं पाकिस्तान की टीम ने आज किस तरह से मैच को जीता, इसके बारे में थोड़ा डिटेल बातचीत करते हैं। क्या ज़बरदस्त मैच हुआ बांग्लादेश वर्सेस पाकिस्तान। अगर बात करूँ मैं पाकिस्तान की टीम की, तो सबसे पहले टीम ने टॉस हारते हैं, बांग्लादेश की टीम टॉस जीत के बल्लेबाजी का फैसला कर दिया। पिच रिपोर्ट के अकॉर्डिंग जिस तरह से बता रहे थे कि स्पिन के लिए थोड़ा बेहतर होगा, बाद में बल्लेबाजी थोड़ी और अच्छी होगी, तो उस तरीके का दिन आज देखने को मिला। जैसे कि पिच रिपोर्ट था, वहाँ पर गेंदबाजी करने आते हैं पाकिस्तान के बॉलर्स और पहले ओवर में ही ओपनर तनजीद हसन गोल्डन डक हो जाते हैं। उसके बाद फिर जीरो पर आउट होने के बाद फिर नजमुल शांटो आउट हो जाते हैं, तो शाहिन शाह अफरीदी अपने 2 ओवर में 2 आउट कर देते हैं। उसके बाद टीम बैकफुट में नजर आती है। लिटन दास एक अच्छी पारी खेलते हैं, 40 प्लस रन बनाते, 45 रन बनाए। महमूदुल्लाह ने बेहतरीन कंट्रीब्यूशन किया एट दी एंड। शाकिब अल हसन और मेहदी हसन मिराज ने थोड़े रन्स बनाए, जिसके बदौलत जैसे तैसे बांग्लादेश की टीम ने 200 रन का स्कोर पार किया और पूरी टीम 50 ओवर भी नहीं खेल पाई। बहुत ही बेहतरीन पेस अटैक। और बात करें तो मोहम्मद वसीम जूनियर ने 3 विकेट चटकाए, 3 विकेट शहनशाह अफरीदी ने चटकाए, 2 विकेट आपके हैरिस रॉफ ने चटकाए, बाकी उसामा मीर और इफ्तिकार अहमद को एक विकेट मिला। तो टोटल ओवरऑल एक बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस किया बॉलिंग से जितना ही डोमिनेट किया उतना ही डोमिनेट बैटिंग से को। आप बात करें फ़खर ज़मन की, तो फ़खर ज़मन ने दिखाया कि क्यों उनको हाईली रेट किया जाता है। अगर आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट्स की बात करें, आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट में बेहतरीन प्रदर्शन करते हैं फ़खर ज़मन। एक बेहतरीन स्ट्राइक रेट के साथ वो चलते रहे और फ़खर ज़मन जब तक खेल रहे थे ऐसा लग रहा था कि पॉजिटिव नेट रन रेट के साथ पाकिस्तान की टीम खत्म करेगी, लेकिन एट द एंड वो मेहदी हसन मिराज को विकेट दे देते हैं। पाकिस्तान के तीन विकेट्स मेहदी हसन मिराज लेते हैं एट द एंड और उनको बॉलिंग थमाई जाती है, लेकिन बहुत देर हो चुकी होती है। रियलिटी तो ये है कि पाकिस्तान की टीम की जो ओपनिंग है वो थोड़ी सेटल नज़र आती है। फ़खर ज़मन, अब्दुल्ला शफीक तो क्या ज़बरदस्त फॉर्म में चल रहे हैं। अगर बात करूँ पाकिस्तान की टीम में, एक कंसिस्टेंट प्लेयर जो टॉप ऑफ फॉर्म में चल रहा है, जब से फ़खर ज़मन ड्रॉप हुए थे, अब्दुल्ला शफीक ने जब से कदम रखा है, श्रीलंका के अगेंस्ट सेंचुरी आती है, इंडिया के अगेंस्ट भी थोड़ी बेहतर ठीक ठाक बल्लेबाजी की थी, फिर उसके बाद उनकी एक और हाफ सेंचुरी, फिर इस मैच में भी हाफ सेंचुरी आई, 68 रन बनाए। तो बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त फॉर्म में चल रहे हैं। और अब्दुल्ला शफीक, उम्मीदें हमेशा इनसे रहती है कि इस तरीके का परफॉर्मेंस रहेगा। और मुझे लगता है कि अब ये टीम जो है इमाम उल हक को मिस नहीं करेगी। नामुल्लक दोबारा आएंगे। मुझे लगता है ये अनचेंज कॉम्बिनेशन जाएगा। आज पाकिस्तान की टीम ने जो चेंजेस किए वो टैक्टिकल चेंज लग रहा था। आज शादाब को आपने बाहर किया, अपने नवाज को भी बाहर कर दिया, और कि जो प्रॉपर चार बॉलिंग ऑप्शन के साथ में उसामा मीर अपने चौथे बॉलर थे। फिफ्थ बॉलर इफ्तिकार अहमद थे जिन्होंने आज एक विकेट भी चटकाया। तो पाकिस्तान के लिए अच्छी चीज़ें रही। आगा सलमान को बुलाया, अपने बैटिंग को थोड़ा लंबा किया था आज। तो मैं समझता हूँ चीज़ें अच्छी रही है पाकिस्तान की टीम के लिए। और ये जो बैलेंस है कहीं ना कहीं ये आगे आने वाले मैचेस में हेल्प करेगा। अगर आगे आने वाले मैचेस की मैं बात करूँ तो एक तरफ न्यूजीलैंड होगी, दूसरी साइड इंग्लैंड होगी। तो मैच कांटे के टक्कर का होगा। अब पाकिस्तान का अगला मुकाबला है न्यूजीलैंड से। न्यूजीलैंड से बढ़ना है, डे गेम होगा, बेंगलोर की पिच होगी। बेंगलोर का विकेट जो है पूरा पाटा विकेट है, और वहाँ पर अगर आप बल्लेबाजी बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त करते हैं तो आप टारगेट को चेज़ कर सकते हैं। तो देखने वाली बात रहेगी कि किस तरह का परफॉर्मेंस रहता है। तो उसकी बात हम बाद में करेंगे जब वो मैच होगा। उससे पहले केएफसीस और स्पोर्ट्स ब्रेकडाउन और स्पोर्ट्स पिक पर आप सुन सकते हैं। बात करते हैं कल के मैच की। कल का जो मैच न्यूजीलैंड वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका। और अगर मैं बात करूँ न्यूजीलैंड वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका की, न्यूजीलैंड वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका कल एक बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त मैच होने वाला है। उससे पहले मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि हिस्ट्री क्या रही है वर्ल्ड कप हिस्ट्री की। अगर मैं बात करूँ न्यूजीलैंड वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका की, तो हिस्ट्री बताती है कि न्यूजीलैंड की भारी पड़ती है जब भी साउथ अफ्रीका से मैच होते हैं। अगर मैं बात करूँ न्यूजीलैंड की, तो न्यूजीलैंड ने 8 में से 6 मुकाबले जीते हैं। वहीं अफ्रीका को सिर्फ 2 मुकाबले में जीतने हैं। वहीं एक और स्टैट्स लेकर आए हैं जिसमें इंडिया में जब दोनों खेले थे चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी में, उसमें भी जो जीत थी वो न्यूजीलैंड की टीम को हाथ लगा था। तो स्टैट्स वाइज तो दबदबा अभी भी फेवरेट जो है न्यूजीलैंड दिखती है। लेकिन इस वर्ल्ड कप की अगर मैं बात करूँ, पॉइंट्स टेबल की बात करूँ, तो अफ्रीका की टीम बहुत ही डिस्ट्रक्टिव नज़र आई है। बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त फॉर्म में एक बल्लेबाज चल रहा है। तेंबा पे बुमा की बात करूँ या रसी वंडरडुसन की बात करूँ या मार्टन की बात करूँ, मैं सब बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त फॉर्म में। हेनरिक क्लासन जो स्पिन को बहुत बढ़िया खेल रहे हैं, अटैकिंग अप्रोच में खेल रहे हैं, बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त बल्लेबाजी हो रही है। और कल का जो मैच है पुणे में खेला जाएगा। अपने वो देखने वाली बात रहेगी कि विकेट कौन सा रहता है। अगर विकेट वही रहता है श्रीलंका वर्सेस अफगानिस्तान, जहाँ पे सारा कुछ बैटिंग के लिए डोमिनेशन, प्रॉपर डोमिनेशन होगी बैटिंग की, तो मैं यहाँ पे देख रहा हूँ कि साउथ अफ्रीका की टीम अगर पहले बल्लेबाजी करती है तो 350 रन का जो स्कोर है वो लगता हुआ नजर आ रहा है। आटा विकेट अगर होता है ऐसा तो बाकी पिच पे सब कुछ डिपेंड करेगा। मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि कल साउथ अफ्रीका की टीम अच्छा टक्कर देने वाली है। न्यूजीलैंड टीम की बात करें तो उन्होंने जिमी नेशन को बुलाया। पिछले मैच की अगर मैं बात करूं दोनों की, तो साउथ अफ्रीका ने जैसे तैसे मैच को जीता। एट द एंड टेरिडोस ने मैच को जिताया, जहाँ पे उनकी टीम पूरी तरह चोक कर गई थी। मार्करम अकेले थे जो एक साइड से खेल रहे थे, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ साथ देने वाला कोई भी बल्लेबाज नहीं था। पाकिस्तान की गेंदबाजी थी। वहाँ पे मेहदी हसन वहाँ पे एक ही शब मारा जाते हैं और चौका मारते हैं लास्ट में और जिता देते हैं। तो मुश्किल से जीते थे अफ्रीका की टीम। वही न्यूजीलैंड की टीम की बात करूँ तो जब एक बहुत ही विशाल स्कोर बनाया था ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने 382 का, वहाँ पर न्यूजीलैंड की टीम ने 383 रन बनाए। तो मैच ऑलमोस्ट जीते हुए थे, जीतते जीतते हार गए। और एट दी एंड अफ्रीका की टीम जो है हारते हारते मैच जीती है। तो बहुत ही क्लोज मैचेस खेल के आई है दोनों टीम। एक ज़बरदस्त मैच देखने को मिलेगा। और उम्मीद यही है कि कल जो है एक बेहतरीन मैच देखने को मिले, और दर्शकों को जो एंटरटेनमेंट ज़रूर होगा, चाहे वो टीवी से मैच को देखें या हॉटस्टार पे देखें या फिर मैदान में जाकर देखें। पुणे में एक बेहतरीन विकेट देखने को मिलेगा। उम्मीद है एक बैटिंग विकेट होगी। अगर श्रीलंका अफगानिस्तान वाली पिच रहती है तो मैं समझता हूँ एक बड़ा स्कोर देखने को मिलेगा। 350 का स्कोर मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूँ अफ्रीका की टीम और और न्यूजीलैंड की टीम कीवी और एक तरफ अफ्रीका। तो मुझे लगता है कि इस मैच को अफ्रीका को जीतना चाहिए क्योंकि टीम अच्छी है, टीम अच्छी नज़र आ रही है। बट देखने वाली बात अब ये रहेगी कि कितना अच्छा ये खेल सकते हैं, कितना ज़बरदस्त ये गेम होगा। और दोनों टीम की अगर मैं बात करूँ प्लेइंग 11 की, तो प्लेइंग 11 में आपको बता देता हूँ क्या प्लेइंग 11 हो सकती है एज पर रिपोर्ट्स। तो देखिए जो प्लेइंग 11 रहेगी न्यूजीलैंड और अफ्रीका के मैच में, सबसे पहले बात करते हैं न्यूजीलैंड की टीम, जिसमें केन विलियमसन अभी भी रेडी नहीं है खेलने के लिए। आपके ऑलरेडी मैट चैपमैन भी अवेलेबल नहीं है। तो मैं यहाँ पे देख रहा हूँ कि कमेंट देख लेते हैं। अच्छा, तो हेलो अभिनव, आप अपने क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हो। ओके, तो मैं बता रहा था आपको प्लेइंग 11 कल के मैच की क्या प्लेइंग 11 हो सकती है। न्यूजीलैंड की टीम, न्यूजीलैंड की टीम की अगर मैं बात करूँ तो डेवॉन कॉनवे, विल यंग, रचित रविंद्र, डेरिल मिशेल, टॉम लैथम, ग्लेन फिलिप्स, जिमी निशम, मिशेल सेंटनर, मैट हेनरी, ट्रेंट बोल्ट, लॉकी फर्गूसन। तो पॉसिबल ये टीम रहेगी। बैलेंस साइड नज़र आती है न्यूजीलैंड की टीम। अगर मैं बॉलिंग की बात करूँ तो बॉलिंग ऑप्शन इनके पास लॉकी फर्गूसन, ट्रेंट बोल्ट, मैट हेनरी, तीन फास्ट बॉलर हो गए, चौथे मिशेल सेंटनर, और फिफ्थ बॉलिंग ऑप्शन में जिमी निशम और ग्लेन फिलिप्स जो है कवर करेंगे, दोनों मिलके ओवर्स को कंप्लीट करेंगे। फिफ्थ बॉलिंग ऑप्शन होंगे। और बैटिंग भी ठीक ठाक नजर आ रही है। डेवॉन कॉनवे, डिविल यंग, रचित रविंद्र पिछले मैच में शतक लगा के आ रहे हैं अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया, बड़ी टीम। और सामने फिर से एक बड़ी टीम नजर आएगी, तो देखना होगा। और यहाँ पर देखने वाली बात रहेगी कि किस तरह का परफॉर्मेंस रहता है। अफ्रीका की बात कर लेते हैं। अ, अफ्रीका की मैं बात करूँ तो कगिसो रबाडा पिछला गेम नहीं खेल रहे थे, तो मुझे लगता है कि नेक्स्ट मैच जो है कगिसो रबाडा को खेलने का मौका मिलेगा। अगर कगिसो रबाडा खेलते हैं तो कौन से प्लेयर बाहर होंगे, मैं उसके बारे में बता देता हूँ आपको। टेम्पा बेबूमा, क्विंटन डिकॉक ओपनर होंगे, रसी वंडरडोसन, एविन मार्क्रम, हेनरी क्लासन, डेविड मिलर, मार्को येंसन, कगिसो रबाडा, महाराज, गेराल्ड कोएट्जे, लोकी निकीडी। कगिसो रबाडा आ रहे हैं डायरेक्टली समसी की जगह, क्योंकि कल का जो विकेट होगा उसमें स्पिनर्स के लिए कुछ खास मदद रहेगी नहीं। तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग मुझे लगता है कि ये टैक्टिकल चेंज होगा। और अगर रबाडा आते भी हैं, अगर थोड़ा बहुत भी स्पिनर के लिए हेल्प करता है, तो मुझे लगता है केशव महाराज हैं जो कि आपको उतनी बॉलिंग प्रॉपर दे सकते हैं जितने वो स्पिन करता है। तो क्वालिटी स्पिन बॉलिंग है। मैं थोड़ा सा कमेंट ले लेता हूँ। ओके, न्यूजीलैंड न्यूजीलैंड मच बैलेंस साइड है नॉर्थ अफ्रीका। बिल्कुल बैलेंस साइड नज़र आती है। और अगर मैं स्टैट्स की भी बात करूँ वर्ल्ड कप के, तो 8 बार आपस में भिड़ंत हुई है, जिसमें से आ, आपस में 6 बार न्यूजीलैंड जीत चुकी है। 2 बार जो है अफ्रीका ने मैच को जीता है। बांग्लादेश आउट ऑफ द चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी, यस, बांग्लादेश आउट। इंग्लैंड टीम किस पोजीशन में फिनिश करेगी, मुझे लगता है इंग्लैंड लास्ट पोजीशन पे रहेगी। माइट भी अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया पाकिस्तान को हरा दे तो शायद नहीं। और गौतम गंभीर बोलर क्रिकेटर नहीं होना चाहिए था, बिल्कुल सही बात है। ओके, टॉप फोर कौन सा होगा, ओके ओके। सो वेलकम राहुल, हाउ आर यू?
Yeah, Kunal, how are you? I'm doing good.
Yes, okay. So Rahul, your top four as of now.
I think my top four would be everybody's top four. To be very honest, I think it's going to be India, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. The only debate there is which order they finish in the top four. The top
Okay.
four, which order it will be, and even there, I think it's going to be pretty uh, decided that India is going to finish at the top. No, Abhinav, this is not my home. That is in the background. This is just a template background. This is not my home. Yeah, but I wish it was, but it's not.
Yeah. Okay. 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 So Rahul, let's start first discussion today's game. So Pakistan team, finally they are coming back. Rahul, if you see the South Africa against South Africa, they choke little bit at the last over. Otherwise, that game also belongs to Pakistan. Don't you think, Rahul, that the tactical change has done something for Pakistan team? Nawaz and Shadab Khan are waste in this playing 11, means they have nothing. They have done nothing with their bowling, and that caused so many matches for Pakistan team. They are just leaking runs, not taking a wickets at the right time. Now Pakistan team looking balanced with the addition of Mohammad Wasim Jr., with the addition of Fakar Zaman. The way Fakar Zaman played today, seven sixes and two sixes in first power play. So Rahul, how you see Fakar Zaman now?
To be frank, we can't judge somebody based on how they perform against Bangladesh. To be very honest, Pakistan's three wins in this tournament have come against Netherlands, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh. So
Yeah.
they're yet to really defeat a quality opponent in this tournament. This win against Bangladesh was pretty much a routine win. This Bangladesh team is low on confidence right now, and Pakistan, pretty much to their credit, they dominated Bangladesh from start to finish. They were never on the back foot. They were always on top in this game. Um, so they won pretty easily today. But again, Fakar Zaman needs to step up against the quality teams. Next two matches against New Zealand and England, they have
Yes.
to really step up in those games. Just scoring one innings against Bangladesh doesn't mean anything. Anything. You have to score against quality teams. As far as the last match is concerned, when it comes to the match against South Africa, I don't know why everyone is saying this, that Pakistan lost a match that was in their hands, because actually speaking, see, not without any bias against Pakistan, I'm saying this. South Africa was on top of the run chase for most of the match. So it was their match to lose. South Africa nearly threw away the match and brought Pakistan into the game. Pakistan didn't bring themselves back into the game. South Africa let them come back into the game. So, uh, really, Pakistan deserved to lose that match. They didn't really deserve to win. Although, yes, they came within a wicket of victory, they don't deserve to win that match.
Okay. There is one comment. He's saying that already five upsets has been done in this World Cup, and in previous T20 World Cup we have six upsets. So he's saying that cricket is growing now.
To be frank, the way Bangladesh is playing, you even have to consider Bangladesh defeating Afghanistan as an upset in this tournament, because Afghanistan is playing better than Bangladesh right now, and the way Bangladesh is playing, they've never improved their cricket. They are still where they were in 2015 or 2011. They are still over there. They haven't become one of those big teams where, like, people think, oh, defeating Bangladesh is tough. Even in 2023, right now, people see Bangladesh as an opponent against whom you can get three guaranteed points. Even, sorry, two guaranteed points. Even Netherlands has taken 2 points off of Bangladesh. They become a laughing stock at the moment.
Yeah.
So they've not improved at all. And these two matches, last two matches in Kolkata, they should really be ashamed. They basically had the crowd on their side too. Virtually, they're playing two home matches in Kolkata, and still they could not do anything.
Yes. Okay. So Abhinav is saying Pakistan fan believe that they can
See,
qualify, and saying
see,
that same happened in '92. Abhinav, one thing I want to tell you that fans always have hopes from their team, whether it is India, Pakistan, because it is a World Cup time. Even if suppose if India is in the same time, we will also hope that this type of miracle will happen. So I think no comments for the fans, because they are true fans of their country. They always support their country in a World Cup. Even in today's match, we see so many support for Bangladesh. They all know that Bangladesh is out, but still they are coming to support. So I think these are loyal cricket fans that they are thinking that yes, this type of thing will happen. So no
Well,
comments.
see, World Cup semi-finals is gone for Bangladesh, but there's one thing that is not out of reach still, and that is the Champions Trophy. So
Yeah,
Bangladesh, in these two matches, they still have that to play for. So don't forget that. As far as Pakistan reaching the semi-final is concerned, I'll tell you something in very. This will sound a little bit harsh, but flukes can't happen every time. You can't depend on luck every time to make it to the semi-final. And one time in 20, in fact, last World Cup itself in 2019, luck was not on Pakistan's side. They ended up short on net run rate and could not make the semi-final. So luck will not favor you every time. Every time you can't depend on luck to reach semi-final. Last year,
yeah,
it was in the T20 World Cup. South
yeah.
Africa, Netherlands took Netherlands defeating South Africa for Pakistan to even have a chance of making the semi-final. If I'm not wrong, Bangladesh Pakistan match was after South Africa Netherlands. If South Africa won that match, both Bangladesh and Pakistan wouldn't have any chance of making the semi-final. It would have been India and South Africa in the semis. But South Africa, they did what they're always good at, and that is choking. And hence, Pakistan had a chance. And nearly they choked again against Pakistan. South Africa almost choked again against Pakistan, but somebody, an Indian guy, Keshav Maharaj, held his nerve.
Okay, one thing I will tell you. I want to show everyone that how Pakistan can qualify because I have so many. I have meetings in X, that is Twitter. I also talk with Pakistan fans. So let me show you the picture that how Pakistan can qualify. Let me tell you. Just give me a minute. Actually, they have a proper report means how they can qualify.
There is still a lot of combinations and permutations
Yeah,
in my mind. But if let's say if New Zealand defeats South Africa tomorrow and Australia defeats England, then things on Saturday, then things get a little bit harder for
yeah.
Pakistan
This is the
to
scenario.
qualify.
So first scenario is complete almost means Pakistan win today. Tomorrow South Africa to win. Now, according to them.
Yeah, well, I haven't looked too much at each of these particular results, but actually, I have kind of written down a bit of a scenario by myself I mean, not particularly for Pakistan, but what will have to happen is now they need to win three matches, and
Yeah,
Australia and New Zealand at best should win one match. That much
yeah,
I will
same
say.
thing. Same
If
thing they have mentioned in this also.
But
Yeah,
if one of them loses all their three matches, that will be helpful for Pakistan
yeah.
in qualifying.
So I
But
think
then,
tomorrow win for South Africa will definitely help Pakistan tomorrow.
yeah, definitely, I think Pakistan will be supporting South Africa tomorrow. If New Zealand and Australia they get another win, if you look at when Pakistan's next matches, it's against New Zealand. That's actually
Yes,
before Australia versus England. They will get a chance to face New Zealand. So if New Zealand loses to South Africa tomorrow, then Pakistan goes into the match against New Zealand with a chance to equal on points with them, and by
yes.
winning that
And then
match.
Australia beating England, India to win all the matches means not a single lose. Okay, and Bangladesh to
Yeah,
win
well,
against Sri
so I guess
Lanka.
Pakistan fans will definitely be supporting India. Now,
Yes,
a very odd situation. I mean, I think they were in
and
a
one
similar
more thing,
position in the 2019 World Cup, if I'm not wrong, depending on India to defeat England.
and one
Of
more
course,
thing. This is quite unusual that New Zealand will lose to Sri Lanka. Means only this scenario and this scenario. Means South Africa winning. If two things will happen, then there will be chances.
all these results are very possible. they're not expecting anything unreasonable, but I think Bangladesh defeating Sri Lanka also you can't expect.
Yeah.
You can't expect that. It's going to be very difficult to expect that. You can expect India and New Zealand to defeat Sri Lanka, but Bangladesh defeating Sri Lanka, that's not going to happen. In fact, that won't help too much
Well,
for
Sri
Pakistan
Lanka
because
can't beat New Zealand. That is also the
you
simple.
see, if you look at the points table now, Pakistan has already ticked off one of the boxes by defeating Bangladesh. Yes, but all they have to do is now win as many matches. After 6 matches, they were on the same number of points with Sri Lanka. So if they from there, if they just win more than Sri Lanka, they're ahead of Sri Lanka. They don't have to worry too
Yeah,
much
they are
about that. And
already.
yeah, they are already ahead, so they don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, okay, so guys, this is a scenario. You can see it. So
That
fans are
photo is
preparing.
very funny, though. I
Yeah,
not the best photo of Babar Azam.
yeah. This is a celebration of catch out. Okay, okay. So he's saying that who will miss World Cup after the World Cup is end? Yes, one by one. Uh, Let me tell you players who will missing this World Cup. Of course, from India, this is Yuzvinder Chahal, Shikhar Dhawan, Mr. ICC. And I think apart from these two, all are in Indian 15. Those who should be. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, you can say Bhuvneshwar Kumar from 2019.
And I will even say Sanju Samson. He had a very good year in ODI cricket in 2022. But
Yeah,
nobody
and
nobody
whole
will
West
talk about
Indies
it. Nobody
and
will talk
whole
about it because
yeah.
last year was a total T20 year. Everyone focused on T20. ODI was just a sideshow. So nobody will talk about Sanju Samson's form in 2022. He became use and throw in 2023. Once he all the senior players came back to the team, they just dumped Sanju Samson and said, "Thank you for your service. You're not needed anymore." Basically, they have uh, said so. Basically, he's just given placeholder treatment. Sanju Samson. I've said this on many shows before, but unfortunately, it's not going to matter too much. India will probably win the World Cup. Nobody will care about Sanju Samson. You probably won't hear about him again. Whether India wins the World Cup or not, as a matter of fact, he will just become an Ambati Raidu. The next Ambati Raidu of Indian cricket is Sanju Samson.
Okay. Now he's saying I am missing MS Dhoni. I come on,
Of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
we all do, but it's time to move on.
Yes.
Dhoni retired from international cricket 3 years ago.
So
Under unfortunate circumstances, I would say, because we were actually looking at Dhoni having his retirement World Cup in the 2020 T20 World Cup, but that never happened. Once COVID came and we knew that there was not going to be an ICC tournament in T20 in 2020. Sorry, I said T20. In 2020, once we knew there's no ICC tournament, Dhoni decided to retire, and right move in my opinion. No point
yeah. Okay.
hanging around. As a matter of fact, Dhoni should have retired in 2019 itself and
After World Cup.
gone out. ODI World Cup is a little bit more of a prestigious tournament to
Actually,
retire
age is
after.
also factor. Age is also the factor.
We have to see
Basically,
what will happen with Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli after
yes.
this World Cup. There is every chance that this could be their last ODI World Cup, at least
I
for Rohit
think for
Sharma.
Rohit Sharma is almost end. For Virat Kohli, maybe one more World Cup. Maybe. Depend on
It
fitness.
in terms of fitness, yes, but will he? The big question is, will he be in form
Yes.
before the 2027 World Cup? And mind you, we're not playing a whole lot of ODI cricket between this World Cup and the 2025 Champions Trophy. India is not playing a whole lot of ODI cricket between now and next year's T20 World Cup. As a matter of fact, there are only going to be three ODIs in South Africa, only three ODI matches. And between the 2020 World Cup, which is happening next year in June, and the Champions Trophy, which is 2025 of February, there are only 6 ODI matches. So there's not a whole lot of ODI cricket going on for the next year and a half at least. After 2025, there might be a little bit more ODI cricket, but not enough to really determine whether Kohli and Rohit will be in the right form or not. We have to see. But it's going to be a huge decision actually to decide how to go forward. If India loses the World Cup, then definitely Rohit Sharma should step down. There won't be much of a doubt in
Yes.
people's minds, and maybe in the minds of the selectors, there won't be much of a doubt. The question is, what happens if India wins the World Cup under Rohit Sharma? Because it's very hard emotionally, from an emotional perspective, to drop a captain immediately after they've won such a big trophy. It'll be very hard to drop Rohit Sharma as a captain. Will they go forward with Rohit Sharma
Yeah,
at least
might
until the
be up to
2020?
Champions Trophy.
Yeah,
Champions
might
Trophy.
go up to Champions Trophy, because you have to keep Rohit Sharma's age in mind,
Yes.
because he will also be very old by the next time. By the next time the ODI World Cup comes up, so you have to think about maybe going forward with the new captain, grooming a new captain. Maybe we might even see Rohit Sharma give up ODI captaincy before the Champions Trophy, like MS Dhoni did in 2017. You groom a new captain during the Champions Trophy.
Yeah.
That might happen
Already
as well.
Rohit is 36 years. So
Yes, Rohit is 36 years old. So think about it. He'll be 40 years
38.
old.
38 in
Nearly,
Champions Trophy.
he'll be 38 during the Champions Trophy. Mind you, at this age, at 36 years of age, Mahendra Singh Dhoni gave up his captaincy.
Yeah.
Dhoni was done with captaincy at 36 years of age. Rohit Sharma, he you have to say he literally started his captaincy at the age
Mm.
Dhoni gave it up.
And
But it would
Virat
be
Kohli
quite
will.
incredible if he wins the World Cup at this age. I mean, he might be the oldest captain to win the World Cup if India goes on to win it. And that's not a mean achievement. But it will be about grooming, whether you try to groom a captain for 2027, because Rohit Sharma, the batsman, also in 2027 may not be the same. You have to keep that in mind. So the question is also about not just Rohit Sharma captaining the 2027 World Cup, but whether he will actually play the World Cup as well. Oh, okay, Dhoni not returning.
Not retiring to international cricket.
Come
I
on,
think he,
come on,
yeah,
bro. Dhoni is 42 years old. You can't make a return to international cricket at
I think
this
India
age.
is in
There are
a
many
good
younger players
stage.
waiting in the wings for the
India is
national
in a
team.
good stage. They have good wicket keepers. Well, this is the time for return of Rishabh Pant. And if I talk about MS Dhoni, present scenario, he is coming from operation knee injury. Means he is coming from operation of knee. So now he is starting their rehab for IPL. Next season IPL. That will be most probably the last season of IPL.
Last season of IPL for Dhoni, not
Yes,
last season of
Dhoni.
IPL in general. But
Yeah.
and to be frank, we have to see. It remains doubtful if Dhoni will even play the next IPL, in my opinion. As a matter of fact, I feel Dhoni should have retired after this IPL. You need you need to bring in younger
Yeah,
players now.
definitely. I am seeing Rituraj Gaikwad as a captain of CSK.
Yeah, Rutraj Gaikwad has, although yeah, winning the Asian Games is not such a huge achievement. At least it's something, some captaincy under his belt he's got right now, Rutraj Gaikwad. So you have another
He's
captain there right now, and look, if your season, you can't do what you did with Jadeja in 2022. If the season fails, it fails. That's it. Uh, Under the new captain, you have to give them space. You know what happened in 2022, right? Jadeja failed as captain in the first 8 matches, and Dhoni returned as the captain of the team because Jadeja couldn't handle the pressure. That thing cannot happen in 2024. I think also, as long as Dhoni is playing for Chennai Super Kings, I know. Sorry, I've gone on a different subject a little bit, but as long as Dhoni is playing for Chennai Super Kings, you can't have somebody else as the captain, because then they will not be their own person. We saw that with Ravindra Jadeja, and even in the initial stages for Team India, Virat Kohli wasn't his own person when Dhoni was the captain. So you need Dhoni has to be there and be the captain. Otherwise, he shouldn't be there. Nothing in between, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Uh,
And Dhoni, as a matter of fact, I mean, because Abhinav brought up him returning to international cricket, I will say this: Dhoni is getting old even for IPL.
yes.
As a matter of fact, and it's
I think
also
he
about
will be
age.
a
It's not
batting
too much.
coach.
Yeah, it's also about age. It's not too much about abilities. Dhoni is 42 years old. He's got a wife. He's got a daughter. He has family. He can't be traveling around the world to do too much anymore. He wants to be with them, but he's willing to do some traveling during the 2 months of IPL. He's willing to do all the traveling, and he'll do the little preparation before the tournament. That much traveling he will do, but after a while he will also get tired of doing that as well, because players have a life outside cricket, and that is very true about Dhoni. He may be involved with CSK in many different ways after he retires, but he won't continue as a player. Whatever, I know there are a lot of memes about Dhoni continuing until 2050, 2060, and all that, but that is all fantasy. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, okay. So another question is saying why we need a full-time captain after World Cup? Come on, yeah. Why don't we need a full-time captain? If you are changing captain between World Cup, so you can't win it. Whether you are home team, we need a full-time captain. He said,
Yes.
why we need? Come on.
I this is what I've been complaining about after actually in these last 2 years of Rohit Sharma's captaincy. In fact, in these last 2 years of Rohit Sharma's captaincy, when Virat Kohli was stepped down as captain and was replaced, people said the future is looking very bright now, and this is Indian cricket is going to get better for the good. To be frank, only these under Rohit Sharma's captaincy, only these last 2 months have been very happy. Winning the Asia Cup, now we're unbeaten in the World Cup. Only these last 2 months have been happy. Even before in August time, Indian cricket was looking very bleak under Rohit Sharma's captaincy, and 2022 was a total disaster under Rohit Sharma. In fact, you can't even say it's under Rohit Sharma, because I think so many people, different people, were captains and captained India in 2022. And Rohit Sharma was nowhere to be seen in ODI cricket, even though he was supposed to be the main captain for all the formats. He was no hardly anywhere to be seen in ODI cricket. He was skipping him, Kohli, and all the seniors. They were skipping one-day cricket in order to play T20 cricket and playing ODI cricket with the second string team. Then after T20 World Cup, vice versa happened. See, you can't do stuff like this. You can't have your senior team pick and choose when to play which format. You play one format and you stick to that, and you stick to that format alone. Don't keep switching formats, saying if ODI World Cup is coming, I will skip T20. If T20 World Cup comes, I will skip ODI. This is a very bad habit, and also it doesn't look good for a lot of the players coming up, that you're selecting them only as placeholders when seniors are absent. You're giving them, you're making them just use and throw, and then once the seniors are back, they're nowhere to be seen again. They will have to sit on the bench. This is total bullshit. It shouldn't be happening.
Okay. Now he's saying Hardik is an ODI captain is bad idea. Make Rahul as a captain, as a wicketkeeper captain. For your kind information, want to tell you that India already tried Rahul as a captain. He can't play as a captain of India. Yeah, he can play as a batsman, but I think as a wicket keeper, they will try to groom Rishabh Pant now because we have to think about future. I think they will try to make a wicket keeper at least 12 years. Means if Pant is keeper as of now, then might be up to 12, 13 years. We don't need any wicket keeper option at least
Uh,
12,
to
13
be
years.
To be frank, this year, KL Rahul, to his credit, in three matches where he was the captain, India managed to win those ODIs.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
but you can't just go on results. There are a lot of other bad results also that have happened
previous
under
year,
KL Rahul.
yes.
Uh, During the tour of South Africa, for example, KL Rahul had to substitute as captain for one match, uh, and
And
India lost that
and
match,
two
and the
and
series was
three test
level.
match series also. Clean sweep 3-0 in
Yeah,
South Africa.
absolutely. uh,
So
that
bad
was not
idea.
a clean sweep. India actually won the first match under Kohli. Second match
Yeah, okay,
under
okay.
KL Rahul, India lost, and then
Third
unfortunately
man.
they lost under Kohli also in the last Test match, and that had to be the last Test match of Virat Kohli. Unfortunately, Kohli hasn't been captain again. I strongly feel Virat Kohli should have continued as the Test captain. Okay, you keep Rohit Sharma as limited overs captain, no problem. But why didn't Virat Kohli continue as the Test captain? I want to know that he was a very good Test captain. Unfortunately, people will not give him credit for that. So that is very unfortunate thing. Another thing, as far as Hardik Pandya versus KL Rahul is concerned, you have to go with Hardik Pandya, in my opinion,
Yes, we need
because
all
he's the
rounder as a
younger player.
captain.
KL Rahul is in the age group of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. Now is not the
Yeah,
time to
KL
be
Rahul
choosing.
is 31 years. So
Somewhat
yeah, he
okay.
can give you five,
He
six
is
years.
he is in his 30s, but he's not fit. That's the
Yes,
problem. He is very
yes.
injury prone. I opposed Rohit Sharma as captain for the same reason, injury prone. Okay, you can't. First of all, fitness is definitely a criteria to be the captain of the team. It's not just about being tactically sound. Rohit Sharma is a tactically sound captain, but yeah, his fitness was the issue, because there's no use having a tactically sound captain if he can't even play in half the games. Uh, so for that reason, and KL Rahul is not tactically sound either. You can't say KL Rahul is he's neither has fitness nor is he tactically sound. Then how can he be the captain? Hardik Pandya has the same concerns, but he has shown that he can lead a team. He can give positive vibes to a team. He can give energy to a team. Yeah, we lost a T20 series in West Indies under him, unfortunately, but you leave that aside. Forget that. You have to back your players. You have to back certain people as captain. After all, Hardik Pandya, he only captained for the first time he captained any team in his major team in his life. He won the IPL trophy in 2022 with the Gujarat Titans, a totally new franchise. He managed to win a team to win an IPL trophy with them, and nearly won a second trophy in a row this year. He was within one ball of winning a second consecutive trophy.
Yeah. Avinav, I don't know why you are asking same and same question. I don't know why Virat Kohli plays for century, not for country. If Virat Kohli plays for century, I think Virat can achieve 100 century as of now. If Virat is playing for century, he will not skip a single match. He will play each and every
With
game.
five uh, runs to win against New Zealand, for your information, Abhinav, Virat Kohli got out trying to hit a sixer.
Yes,
With only 5 runs needed, he would have got his century, but um, he tried to go for a sixer and missed his century. So I don't understand why this argument comes. This is only coming from what to say, very butthurt people. If I will,
yeah,
who is Dainik Jagran?
yeah.
I've never
Dainik
even heard that
Jagran is
guy.
a newspaper. It is a new name of newspaper. Now Dainik Jagran will be boycotted because they are giving the controversial statement that Rohit is playing for a team and Virat is playing for his century. So that is a controversial statement. Dainik Jagran is
Nonsense.
going to be
See, this is
exposed.
what to say. People should boycott this
Yes,
newspaper. What? Who is this
they
newspaper
are
guy?
going
What?
to boycott.
And
Yes, they are.
this whoever wrote that shit? What is he in life? He is nothing. uh,
Yes,
Kohli and Rohit have represented their country for many years and achieved a lot of great things and helped India win. win matches. They're helping the same team win. They're not competing with each other. And this Dainik Jagran during a World Cup is trying to divide people
Yes.
by pitting them against each other, saying one guy plays for country and the other doesn't. Anyway, that writer hasn't achieved shit in his life compared to either Kohli or Rohit. So he can write whatever he wants. Anyone can sit in their nice, comfortable room and write whatever they want on a piece of paper. Doesn't make it facts.
Yeah, even Abhinav is Rohitian, so we can expect such type of things. Yeah. Okay, so okay, he's saying really impressed with Pakistan playing 11. Last year, he also dropped Nawaz and playing Aga Salman, though they didn't bowl. Yes, today Pakistan bowling was looking quite great. Means Iftikhar Ahmed is your fifth bowling option. Four fast bowlers: Mohammad Wasim Jr., Harish Rauf, Shaheen Shah Afridi, and Usama Mir. So all are bowling pretty well. Iftikhar Ahmed is picking the important wicket of Lipton Das that make a very helpful for Pakistan team. Otherwise, Bangladesh can touch 250 mark. Well, one question from my side, Rahul: how you see Harish Rauf improvement in previous two matches, economy wise?
Yeah, he's Haris Rauf has bowled pretty well in the last two matches against South Africa and Bangladesh. We all know he's a very good bowler, and on his day he can be a lethal bowler. So I'm not very surprised by the two performances. And he also has a lot of intensity when he plays, sometimes more than what is necessary, but intensity is there.
Yeah. So Abhinav is saying, will you boycott him for Virat Kohli? Yes, I will boycott your thoughts for Virat Kohli, not you.
Virat Kohli's performances are more relevant than the thoughts of some Jainik Dagram journalist. Nobody
Yes.
gives a fuck about uh, those opinions.
He's saying that this is a democratic country. We have rights to say. Uh,
Okay, okay, Mr. Abhinav, that people have the right to say what they want. We also have the right to ignore whatever we want. That is
yes.
that is reality.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So don't talk political science here. We all know it's very well. Okay. So he's saying डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री अपनी बात कहने की पूरी आज़ादी है बॉयकॉट बॉयकॉट करने वालों को सच सुनने की ताकत नहीं है Oh, come on, yeah, this is the
Boycotting is
truth.
also a freedom. Let's put it that way. Mm, You can write whatever you want in some newspaper. We also have the right not to read your newspaper. That is reality.
Yeah, well, I have my YouTube channel. I can use anything. I can say anything. You want to watch is okay. This Rohit is playing for this team now. Come on, yeah. If we are winning the World Cup, we will not say that Rohit is only winner for a World Cup. We will say all the 15 players have contributed for World Cup. That's it. I will not say the captain only wins for. Right,
From
Rahul?
yeah, definitely. And by the way, from 2 for 3 in the first match, where Rohit Sharma was out for a duck, by the
Yes.
way, Mr. Abhinav, from 2 for 3, Virat Kohli scored 85 and helped India win the match. Against New Zealand, India was 180 for 5 or something, chasing 280 to win, and Kohli scored 95 runs in that game. Yeah, okay. Century against Bangladesh was from a winning position. If you don't want to appreciate that, don't appreciate. We don't
Yes.
care. But Kohli has played a lot of very good innings in this match. He also scored an unbeaten half century against Afghanistan. I know what people will say for that, that Kohli was trying to get his 50, but the fact is the game is already won. What's wrong with the Kohli going for his landmark when the game is already won?
He's saying
Instead
that
of
Dainik Jagran.
just to consume 4 balls extra and complete a victory is not going to hurt anyone. And why do we? And don't give me the net run rate nonsense. With 6 wins and 0 losses, why do we need to worry about net run rate?
Yes.
When we can just qualify by winning 2 points in every game, we don't need to care about net run rate, in my opinion.
He's saying Dainik Jagran most selling newspaper in India since 1975. Most
Let
selling
them be
newspaper,
whatever
but your
let them be
thoughts will be in
whatever
control.
they want. Then they should really think before writing stuff against Virat Kohli. They want to remain that high. They should think before writing stuff against Virat Kohli, a very popular cricketer of this time.
Come on, Abhinav. It's okay. Rohit made
Yeah, of
87. We
course.
have appreciated in
Chennai
the
was
tough.
also a tough wicket to bat, and Virat scored 85 there, and Rohit scored as much as Kohli scored in Lucknow.
So, balance.
Yes, balanced out. Yes.
Why your guys showing head? Does they fight ever or clash between them? They are gem for our
Yeah,
team. Yes, right. Abhinav,
see, Mr. Krishna Gopal, you've hit the nail on the head. Given whether it's Sachin versus Dhoni, Dhoni versus Kohli, or now Kohli versus Rohit, one thing you will see is those players themselves are never have had any animosity towards each other. It's
yeah,
mainly the
good
fans of
comment.
those players who hate each other. The same thing is true about our Tamil cinema, where Vijay and Ajit fans always clash with each other in Tamil Nadu. Same thing like this with the cricketers.
He's saying that Rahul Iyer is obsessed with personal records. Personal records? Which
No,
player?
no, Mr. Abhinav, I'm obsessed with the team winning first. I think you seem more obsessed with the Kohli and Rohit than I do.
Yeah, okay. Now let's start a preview of New Zealand versus South Africa. So, if we see the history of the World Cup, 8 games, 6 win by New Zealand, 2 win by South Africa, and in India they have played a Champions Trophy match where New Zealand win against South Africa. So totally, if we see percentage wise, 75% match win by New Zealand team in World Cup history. So tomorrow, what result we will expect, Rahul? If we see present South Africa, they are looking far better than New Zealand. Their attacking approach, especially Klassen, Vanderdussen, Markram, David Miller, explosive batting unit, as well as bowlers. So, how you see the result tomorrow against New Zealand for South Africa?
I think it's going to be an uphill task for New Zealand. Of course, yeah, I'm not sure you follow rugby, but New Zealand lost to South Africa in the Rugby World Cup final. So I guess New Zealand has a chance to get revenge in cricket and settle the scores a bit. But anyway, let's stick to cricket over here. Rugby, chord do.
Yeah,
Anyway, so uh, I think South Africa is a favorite to win this match. They've been defeating every opponent, strong or weak, so far in the tournament. The only loss, unfortunately, ironically, the only loss they have is against Netherlands. That is very strange, but they've defeated everyone else. New Zealand, now they're coming on the back of two defeats in Dharamshala. They lost to both India and Australia over there.
but in
So they're coming
Australia,
on the
they are
back
looking
of
quite great.
Yeah, they but the concern for New Zealand here is they've lost to the two tougher teams. That's a bit of a
Yes.
concern for them because their four out of their four wins, yeah, you could give them say that they defeated England. Yes, that is a decent team on paper. Unfortunately, performance-wise, England is way at the bottom right now. So New Zealand can't even celebrate winning against England too much. And then the other wins were Netherlands, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan. So New Zealand has really lost to two stronger teams in the tournament. So that is a little bit of a concern for them. And if they lose again, then they could still end up missing out on the semi final because Pakistan and Sri Lanka will be looking to come up in this tournament, and they will feel they still have a chance to make the semi-finals. Even Sri Lanka is still in play because, mind you, they have a match against Bangladesh coming up, and also I think, oh sorry, they've already lost to Afghanistan, but they do have a match against Bangladesh coming up, and they can have a match against New Zealand. They also have a chance to stop New Zealand from getting further points in the tournament. So New Zealand doesn't want to be in a very sticky situation where their qualification, where teams are closing in on them in terms of qualification. Afghanistan also has Netherlands to come, so New Zealand is not New Zealand's semi-final prospects is not looking as solid as it was 2 matches ago for them. If they can get over the line against South Africa, then they will have one foot in the door to the semi-final. They're just one victory, one good match away from being in the semi-final again. So they have to. And a win against South Africa would really make a statement for them. So I feel they need to win this match.
Yeah. Okay, not if we talk about playing 11, of course they are missing Kane Williamson, missing Chapman, but I think still New Zealand is looking quite great. Prasit
I'm
Ravinder in
hearing
his
news that
top
Kane
form.
Williamson might play this match.
It is confirmed he is not playing because a precautionary measure. Might be he will play against Pakistan. Might be.
Yeah, that'll be a good match for him to come back, but we have to see how Kane Williamson's form is. Yeah, he scored in the match against Bangladesh, but when you're on and off the field, you're not likely to score in every game. So we have to see, especially given how other batsmen have performed for New Zealand, whether they can come whether they can bring in Kane Williamson. Who will they drop to bring in Kane Williamson is a big question because yeah, the New Zealand batsmen have been performing very, very well, and the bowling too has not been very bad. The one positive New Zealand can take out of the 2 matches they lost is that they were very competitive in both those matches. They had chances
Yes.
to defeat India. They came very close to defeating Australia, chasing a target of 389.
And big
They
thing
fell
is
just short.
Jimmy Nisham. Jimmy Nisham form is big.
Yes, and Jimmy Neesham coming to form, scoring a half century, all of a sudden a very
Well
pressure,
fighting knock.
yeah, very fighting knock. So there are some positives for New Zealand to take. So they should take that into this match, not see too much
And
like.
Glenn Phillips with a bowl. 3 wickets against
Yes,
Australia.
absolutely. New Zealand will probably hope that Glenn Phillips can find form. This is a good pitch to find form on in Pune. It's very batting friendly conditions. So this is the ideal wicket for New Zealand batsmen to thrive on.
Yeah, okay, so match prediction. Rahul, who is going to win it and how much percentage?
It's going to be a very close match, but I'm going to give 55-45 to South Africa. One thing, South Africa was came very close to losing to Pakistan, so you can't say victory is guaranteed for them against New Zealand, not by any stretch of imagination. It's 55-45 in South Africa's favor, in my opinion.
Okay. Highest run getter according to you, who is going to make maximum runs?
That is a very good question. I have a feeling it is going to be Devon Conway. Devon Conway is due for a very big knock in this World Cup, and I feel this could be the match to do it. So I'm going to say Devon Conway is going to be the highest run getter. Wickets wise, I think it's going to be a South African. Probably I will have to go with a pace bowler. I think it will be Kagiso Rabada who gets wickets.
Yeah, but I am giving 50-50 to both the team because I can't decide who is going to win it. 50-50 from both sides. And highest run getter according to me, I think Quentin Decock. And highest wicket taker, I'm giving to Trent Bolt. Well, depends on Trent Bolt bowling. If he gets some swing, initial swing, definitely he is going to take 3-4 wickets. Otherwise, he will be expensive bowler. So let's see how Africa will play. But Rahul, can we say if Africa bat first tomorrow in Pune, they can score 350? Proper batting wicket.
Yes, definitely they can score 350 tomorrow. It's not off the cards.
Yeah, okay. So Pakistan fans will definitely think about that New Zealand should lose this match. So they will definitely pray for South Africa. And South Africa will be happy. If South Africa win this match, they will qualify for semi-final along with Team India.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So let's see. And let's hope. India is also hoping that New Zealand should not be in the top four because they don't want New Zealand in Semi-final. Indians all know it. The rest is history.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully, we don't play New Zealand in the semi-final. But I think, having said that, India's semi-final, by my understanding, will definitely be in Wankhede Stadium. So,
Might be
uh,
Australia.
yeah, it might be Australia. That might be a better matchup for India, or even New Zealand will be a better matchup. We don't want to play South Africa and Wankhede. That will be a very bad matchup for us because South African batsmen, they've really done well in their two matches in Mumbai. Both of them of those matches they scored nearly 400 runs.
Yeah.
And we know what happened in 2015 when they played India and Mumbai. They scored 443 runs and
Yeah.
they made a very huge total and they ended up winning by some 200 plus runs. So we don't want that scenario again.
Yes, let's see. Let's hope for a good match today. Fakar Zaman entertain us really means Rahul Ayyar. There was matter of 1-6. If he make one more six, he will definitely equals the record of Shahid Anwar. As a opener, Shahid Anwar hit 8 sixes in a match. Today, Fakar Zaman 7 sixes and all the sixes with the middle of the bat. Really great.
Yeah, it's a fantastic performance from Fakar Zaman. He really came back with a bang today.
Yes, let's hope he will kill New Zealand bowlers also. Let's hope.
Yeah, I guess right, and he's definitely killed the hopes of
In
Imamul
Bangalore,
Haq.
in
Yeah,
Bangalore,
yeah, I think Fakar Zaman should be persisted with. He has definitely killed the hopes of Imamul Haq making a comeback now. We thought Fakar Zaman was done when Abdullah Shakil
actually,
came and
Rahul,
started scoring, but
remember in previous show we are saying against Australia we need Fakar Zaman in Bangalore because there what we see Imam Ullah he was playing very slowly. That have some problem in Pakistan team because at that time, suppose if Fakar Zaman played at that time while chasing that target, then think about if Pakistan win that match. In 30 overs, they were 200 and they have to score 380. I think 375, I guess. Yeah, 375 around.
368.
368 was the target. So I
Yes.
think if Fakar Zaman was available at that time, he will definitely enjoy. Yeah, he will enjoy in Bangalore, I guess. Not easy to pick a wicket of Fakar Zaman. He's good batsman.
Yes, absolutely. I think now Imamul Haq is the one who will have to work hard to get back into the team. His father or uncle, I think is Imamul Haq, just now resigned, and very next match he's been dropped from the team. So
Yes,
something fishy there.
yes. Yeah, actually, this was the relation of Zamamullah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, Rahul,
Thank you.
and enjoy the game. Definitely watch this game. This will be one of the great games. And on Saturday, India versus New Zealand versus
Sri
Pakistan
Lanka.
day game, and
Yes,
at
again.
night there will be Australia versus England. So two game really thriller.
Yeah,
Thriller
hopefully
is
there will
coming.
be thrillers. We are missing. There are too many one-sided matches in this World Cup. We need some thrillers to happen.
Yes. Okay, so guys, subscribe kfcs and sports bid and just enjoy the World Cup. I hope you all are enjoying today's game also. Tomorrow, New Zealand versus South Africa. Don't forget to watch. Till then, thank you very much. Goodbye. Good night.